Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get into everything RLCS Week 6. So this time we're going to be doing things a bit different because this was a one-of-a-kind event on a Monday. So they started off with European League play, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch it up, start with Europe, and then go into North America. So, in Week 6 of League play from Europe, we started off with Barcelona against Singularity, and Barcelona took that 3-2. And then we had TSM versus Endpoint, and TSM got swept by Endpoint, which is surprising actually. And then Mouse swept Veloce, which was another surprising outcome. And then we had Reciprocity versus AS Monaco, and that went in favor of Reciprocity 3-1. And then we had Vitality versus Dignitas. So now Dignitas has its first loss because Vitality took that series 3-2. And now if we look up on the leaderboards, we can see that Vitality is now the top team in Europe, with Dignitas coming in second, and then Veloce and Mouse Sports third and fourth. And Barcelona is actually tied with Mouse Sports to be 4-2. Then we have the rest of these teams going Reciprocity, Endpoint, Singularity, TSM, and AS Monaco. And then if we go over to North America, we can see the first match of the day was Space Station Gaming versus Flight. And Space Station took that heftily with a sweep. And then we have the Sonics against E-United, and the Sonics swept E-United, securing their regional championship spot. And then we have Ghost Gaming versus G2. So G2 got their first loss, and Ghost took that 3-1. And then we have the Knights versus Rogue, and the Knights lost 2-3. Then we have NRG versus Cloud9. And this was probably the most surprising match of the whole day, but Cloud9 swept NRG. So I never want to see Rocket League on a Monday ever again, because G2 got their first loss. NRG got swept by Cloud9, who they did have a great performance that day, but they have not been playing well, so NRG definitely should have won that. And Dignitas got their first loss. So I don't know what's happening. I never want to see Rocket League on a Monday, ever again. Let's get into the top 5 plays of the week, starting with Europe, then going to North America. In play number 5, we have a double tap by Relating Wave against TSM.
I love the mentality. It's something's not working. We got to change it up. Oh my goodness! Relating Wave hit another banger of a shot. What are you talking about?
Get another early goal. It rolls around the wall. Everyone forced off the goal line. Magnus and Metza caught too far forward, and Relating Wave. That's just a beautiful read and understanding of how that ball is coming around that corner. Stay away from.
Play number 4 is a speedy passing play by Dignitas against Vitality.
Flip reset, that was for the go-ahead goal. So everyone from Dignitas making their mark, and yet again, the Astral Violent Panda connection comes through. K-Dop, it wasn't even a poor clear, but it was an immediate counterattack. Panda hopping in on it, immediately
barely had to move.
Play number 3 is a sidewall double tap by Extra against Reciprocity.
Monaco know exactly what is on the line for them. They're running out of opportunities to escape relegation, but goals like that might be their ticket out.
Extra does it again. Chaussette couldn't get to the backboard in time. Fruity, you could see he was panicking. He saw the play developing and knew there was nothing he could do.
Play number 2 is a ceiling shot by Fairy Peak against Dignitas.
He's already there. Either give and go or almost a solo play. Fairy Peak will produce exactly that. 3-0. Is that enough?
Fairy Peak with the ceiling shot, jumping off the ceiling to get down as much as possible, flipping into the ball. That was a beautiful textbook ceiling shot from Fairy Peak.
And the top play of the week for European League play week 6 is a fancy backwards redirect by Devo against Singularity.
Minute and a half left to go. Another goal. Be able to kind of equalize the momentum. Devo looks for a crazy shot and finds it. Beautiful play from Barca as they take the lead.
It's the challenge right in the middle. They actually caught a piece of Nolly in the corner, so Devo, as he was chasing Nolly back the other way, got a piece of him and spun him out in the corner, so he wasn't going to be in position, and at that point, Devo just had to make sure it was in between the goalposts. Great aggression.
Now moving over to North America. Play number 5 is by Squishy. It's an air dribble against NRG.
The play would have been to maybe try to take a shot, maybe go for a backward pass regardless. We've got Cloud9 on the other end. Squishy, the air dribble!
I was wondering, as soon as he took this up in the air, he somehow finds a way to score the simplest air dribbles, but it's just really 2 taps, James. It's barely an air dribble. It's that last little tap to put it in the top of the net.
Play number 4 is a bump play by Space Station Gaming against Flight.
But none of that is really coming out and into fruition right now, as Space Station are still aggressive. Seabass can't do anything, and Space Station, they're just popping off.
Oh, they just pin him against the air to say, you have to be over here. I'm sorry, you're not allowed to play Rocket League today. Just let him take the free shot. 3-0 for SSG now.
Play number 3 is a great double tap read against E United by Shock.
Now the Shock. Off the backboard, he's looking to follow, and he's gonna nail it!
Shock looking for another player of the day, MVP. Shock off the backboard. He reads it better than the defender again. That's his 2nd goal of this first game, where he just has such a better position on the ball than the defender, and it goes his way. Shock, you can't stop him.
Play number 2 is a speedy passing play by the Knights against Rogue.
So despite Rogue having a huge chance, the Knights come right back, and Reynolds will pick up the goal.
And this is a textbook give and go. Reynolds to Gyro. Reynolds jumps immediately. It was the perfect pass from Gyro. That is how you do it.
And the top play for North America League Play Week 6 is a fancy double tap by Squishy in overtime to take the game in Game 1.
Golden opportunity, and now Squishy finishes the job himself. What a play.
Oh, Squishy, this is exactly what you expect from Squishy Muffins. Perfectly placed into the corner. The defender in the middle of the net absolutely dazzled by Squishy's shot, and Cloud9 take the first game against NRG. Wow.
Now it's time for the CSK Pirate Rocket League Fact of the Week.
The original name for the starting car in Rocket League was Pepe instead of the Octane.
And into the player spotlight. This week it goes to Gimmick. Everyone was hoping Cloud9 would come bouncing back after a lackluster Season 8, but with the first 5 weeks of league play going 1-4, people started to lose hope. With this past week, they've started to turn it around with a clean sweep of NRG. Gimmick played a large part in this victory. Let's see what he did. In this first clip, we have a great downward pass to Squishy, who took the goal.
Fully boosted up. However, we're not seeing as much dynamic passing. Now Squishy gets a pass from Gimmick, and this is like we've stepped into a time machine. Gimmick and Squishy working together, taking it to NRG.
That carry from Gimmick was so good. He popped straight up, is able to air roll so he gets his car on top of the ball, and then flip to pass the ball down. That is not an easy maneuver.
In our second play, we see a nonchalant backwards tap right into the net.
Now from Garrett.
Against Cloud9, who pick up a 3rd goal. This is a team trying to fight their way out of 10th place, and they're bringing it to one of the best teams in North America.
I like how Gimmick doesn't even flip into that ball. He just throws his car into reverse and taps it in. He had 2 boosts in the tank. Didn't even have to use it because he was rolling backwards.
And the third play, we see great offensive pressure by Cloud9, and Gimmick got the insurance goal to take the series.
Cloud9 late.
This is unbelievable. Torment hits it over to the middle. Turbo can't get to the ball. It hits off the post and comes out. Turbo just dives into the net. And it's an easy goal for Gimmick. Under a minute left. NRG down by 2. Cloud9 about to do what no one would expect.
All right, let's get into my Week 7 predictions for league play. Starting with North America, the first match of the day is Cloud9 versus the Sonics. So if I didn't know about what had happened on the Monday league play, I would guess that the Sonics would sweep this match. But if Cloud9 is playing anything like they did against NRG, I think it's going to be close. I think the Sonics will still take it 3-2. And then we have Space Station against Rogue. I think Space Station will take that 3-1. Then we have Flight against the Sonics. I think the Sonics will take that 3-1. Then we have Ghost Gaming versus Cloud9. So all of these matches with Cloud9 really depend on if they're playing prior to Week 6 or Week 6 level. If they're playing prior to Week 6 level, I think Ghost Gaming will take it 3-1. If they're playing like they did last week, I think Cloud9 will take it 3-2. So it all depends, but we'll see how Cloud9's doing. They're feeling hot after last week against NRG. But after that, we have the Knights versus E United. I think E United will take that match 3-2. And then the final match of the day, we have NRG versus G2. So both of these teams did not play great last week, though I'll say G2 probably did play better overall than NRG. I think if both of these teams are playing at their best, NRG will win. But if NRG doesn't fix their gameplay from last week, G2 will take it. This is hard for me because it's my two favorite teams from North America, so I'm kind of biased. So I want NRG to win, but I'm going to say G2 is going to take it 3-2. All right, going over to Europe, we can see the first match of the day is Dignitas against Endpoint. I think Dignitas will take this one 3-1. And then we have Reciprocity versus TSM. And I think Reciprocity will take that one 3-2. Then we have two of the rookie teams playing each other, Singularity versus Endpoint. I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think Singularity will take it 3-2. Then we have Veloce versus Dignitas. This is going to be a great series to watch. I think Dignitas will take it 3-2. Then we have Barcelona versus AS Monaco, and I think Barcelona will take that 3-1. And the final match of the day for European League Play Week 7 is Vitality versus Mouse. And I think Vitality will take this one 3-2. And now it's the time where we would usually go to news. And since this video release is so close to the previous video, there has been no news. So I guess that is all I have for you in this video. And as you guys know, this last Monday's stream was double painted, double drops. So let me know down in the comments what items you guys got dropped from watching stream. And if you aren't subscribed, please hit that button. And if you are, make sure you click that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video and you won't miss the next one. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week for RLCS Recap Week 7.